Welcome to MythosMingle. Have you ever pondered over the question, where do we come from? This query, as old as humanity itself, has been explored, interpreted, and narrated in countless ways across the globe, forming the bedrock of what we know as creation myths. These are not just stories, but a reflection of the human quest to understand the enigmatic origins of existence. Creation myths, the symbolic narratives of how the world began and how people first came to inhabit it, are as diverse as the cultures they come from. They paint vivid pictures of primordial landscapes, cosmic battles, divine beings, and the emergence of humanity, often offering a glimpse into the values, beliefs, and cosmological perspectives of the societies that birthed them. From the jungles of the Amazon to the frozen expanses of the Arctic, from the shores of the Nile to the peaks of the Himalayas, each culture has crafted its unique narrative to answer the question of existence. These stories have been passed down through generations, etched in stone, sung in hymns, narrated around fires, and inscribed in sacred texts, forming an integral part of our shared human. As we embark on this exploration, we'll traverse across time and space to delve into the heart of these myths. We'll journey from the ancient civilizations of Mesopotamia and Egypt to the philosophical depths of Hindu cosmology and the rich tapestry of indigenous narratives. Along the way, we'll uncover the universal themes and symbolic motifs that echo through these diverse tales, revealing the common threads that unite our human experience. While these myths may vary in characters, settings, and plot lines, they all seek to answer the same fundamental questions. How did the universe come into being? What is the origin of life? How did humans first appear? In their answers, these stories not only shape our understanding of the world, but also illuminate the timeless human desire to make sense of the unknown. Now let's begin our voyage through these fascinating narratives of existence. Our first stop is ancient Mesopotamia with the epic tale of Enuma Elish. The Mesopotamians, particularly the Babylonians, spun a tale that reverberates with the clash of titanic forces, the birth of gods, and the creation of our world from the aftermath of a cosmic battle. The Enuma Elish, named after its opening words, which translate to "when on high," serves as our first window into the diverse tapestry of creation myths. In this ancient narrative, we're introduced to a primordial universe where the forces of chaos, embodied by the goddess Tiamat, and order, represented by the god Marduk, engage in a titanic struggle. The victorious Marduk, after slaying Tiamat, splits her body into two halves. With one half, he forms the heavens, with the other, he creates the earth. This story illustrates how the Mesopotamians viewed the world as an outcome of conflict, a creation emerging from chaos. It's a theme that echoes through many other myths we'll explore. Yet each culture adds its unique flavor, its own interpretation of this universal motif. In the Enuma Elish, we also find the concept of humanity's creation. Humans, according to this myth, were formed from the blood of Kingu, Tiamat's chief consort and ally during the cosmic battle. This narrative not only explains the origin of the world and humanity, but also serves as a reflection of the societal structure and values of ancient Mesopotamia. The gods, much like the Babylonian kings, are figures of authority, bringing order to chaos, while people, much like the subjects of these kings, are born out of this established order. As we journey through other myths, we'll discover that they, too, often mirror the societies that birthed them, their belief systems, and their understanding of the cosmos. Thus, in understanding these myths, we gain insights into the cultures that created them, their worldviews, and their philosophy. This cosmic battle laid the foundation for the world as the Mesopotamians understood it. And with that, we conclude our exploration of Mesopotamian creation myth. But hold on to your seats, fellow seekers of knowledge, our journey is far from over. From Mesopotamia, we journey to the banks of the Nile to explore the Egyptian creation myth. Here, the narrative centers around the deity Atum, the first god who emerged from the swirling chaos of Nun. Nun, an ancient body of water, represented the disordered state preceding creation. Atum was both male and female, embodying the power of self-creation. In this tale, Atum, the all-encompassing god, brings forth the world through his own divine acts. He created himself out of none and then proceeded to create the rest of the world. He spat out Shu, the god of air, and coughed up Tefnut, the goddess of moisture. These two deities gave birth to the sky, Nut, and the earth, Geb. From them, all other elements of the world were created. This myth is intriguing because it showcases the power of a single deity in shaping the world. With Atum's actions, the Egyptians painted a picture of a world born from divine intention and action. It's also worth noting the importance of the sun in this creation myth. Atum, in some stories, is associated with the setting sun, symbolizing the cycle of life and death, creation and destruction. The Egyptians saw the sun as a symbol of rebirth and renewal. Every dawn was a reminder of Atum's act of creation, and every sunset was a symbol of the chaos that existed before the world was formed. The sun's daily journey across the sky was a microcosm of the larger cosmic cycle of existence. Another fascinating aspect of this myth is the role of water. The chaotic waters of Nun from which Atum emerged symbolize the potential for life. This aligns with the real-world importance of the Nile River to the ancient Egyptians, their lifeline in the desert landscape. Thus, the Egyptians saw their world as an act of divine self-creation. The sun was not just a celestial body, but a daily reminder of their creation myth, a symbol of the cyclical nature of life and a testament to the power of Atum, the self-created god. Moving eastward, we encounter the mysteries of Hindu cosmology. This ancient Indian philosophy presents a unique perspective on the origin and nature of the universe, as encapsulated in the Rig Veda, one of the oldest religious texts in the world. Among the many hymns in this venerated text, we find the Nasadiya Sukta, also known as the Hymn of Creation. The Nasadiya Sukta is a contemplative piece that does not offer definitive answers about creation, but instead probes the enigma of existence. It opens with the intriguing lines, "Then there was neither existence nor non-existence." This suggests a state of indescribable nothingness, a void from which the universe eventually emerges. The hymn continues to question who really knows and who can declare it, where this universe came from and where it will go. Its emphasis on questioning rather than asserting reflects the Hindu tradition of philosophical inquiry and the recognition that some truths are beyond human comprehension. A unique aspect of Hindu cosmology is the concept of cyclical time. Unlike the linear progression of events in many Western philosophies, Hinduism envisions time as an endless cycle of creation, preservation, and dissolution. This cyclical view of existence is embodied in the cosmic dance of Lord Shiva, who is revered as the destroyer and the creator of the universe. Hindu cosmology also introduces us to the grand scale of cosmic time, measured in yugas and kalpas. These immense time periods, spanning millions and billions of years, underscore the transience of human life in the face of cosmic eternity. In Hinduism, the creation is not a one-time event, but a cyclical process of creation, dissolution, and rebirth. This perspective offers a unique lens to view our existence, inviting us to ponder the mysteries of the universe and our place within its vast cyclical dance. Our journey wouldn't be complete without acknowledging the rich tapestry of indigenous creation myths. These narratives, though diverse in their origins, often converge on a shared theme: a profound connection between humans, nature, and the divine. The Aboriginal Australians, for instance, speak of a time known as dream time, when ancestral spirits emerged from the earth and sky to form the natural world. These spirits, through their actions, created the diverse landscapes, the varied species, and the laws governing human society. Moving to the Americas, we encounter the Navajo's emergence story. Here, humanity ascends through a series of lower worlds, overcoming challenges until they reach the Earth's surface, their present home. In both stories, we see an intricate bond with the environment, a respect for the natural order, and a deep sense of spirituality woven into the fabric of existence. These myths remind us of the intimate relationship between culture, spirituality, and the natural world. As we reflect on these diverse myths, common themes begin to emerge. Across cultures and eras, we see narratives of chaos and order, forming the bedrock of many creation stories. This dichotomy, this dance between disarray and harmony, underpins the very fabric of existence in these tales. Creation from divine beings, too, is a thread that weaves its way through our tapestry of myths. From the Babylonian Tiamat to the Egyptian Atum, we see gods and goddesses shape the world, infusing it with their essence and power. Notably, the symbolic significance of elements also pervades these stories. Water, earth, air, fire, and the celestial bodies often serve as potent metaphors, embodying the primal forces of creation and the cyclical nature of life. Whether through gods, primordial forces, or cosmic cycles, these myths shape our cultural identities and offer insights into the timeless questions of our origin. Please like, subscribe, and share to continue exploring these fascinating themes with us.